Hello guys, Jorge Noriega for dining. Today we're gonna do something that's really dear to us, at least in my household, and I know some Latin households. It's also flan. This is my wife's family recipe. Kind of tweaked a little bit, but their recipe is extremely easy to follow and really easy, but it's so good. Really few simple ingredients. Vanilla, sweet condensed milk, evaporated milk, eggs, and a little bit of lime zest. So we're gonna start pretty much by just putting all the ingredients in a blender. So today is step one. This is gonna be a kind of 2 or 3 step kind of thing, because what we're gonna do is gonna blend the ingredients with the vanilla bean and the lemon zest so it can infuse, and we're gonna let it rest overnight. Cold. Everything's cold right now. We're gonna blend it. It's gonna create a little bit of foam, but we're letting it rest so we can pick all the flavors that we want from the vanilla bean and the lemon zest overnight, and the foam and the amount of bubbles reduced, and we get a nice smooth custard. Now, again, in the blender, evaporated milk, sweet condensed milk. I'll give you the ratios. This is 1 can of each. So 12 ounces of the evaporated milk and 14 ounces of the sweet condensed milk. And sweet condensed milk is just so good. This thing, you can eat it by itself on toast if you wanted to. Okay. Try to get as much as you can with a spatula. There you go. There you go. Vanilla bean. Meaning the Americas, the continent of the Americas, from Alaska to Tierra del Fuego, had contributed so much to culinary culture and culture itself in the world. And vanilla for me is one of those things that is on the. You will ask me, vanilla culinary wise is one of those top 10 things that we have contributed to the world. Vanilla is originally from Mexico. Now you see a lot of vanilla grown in Madagascar, but vanilla originated in Mexico. So it's one of those things that is so subtle yet complex, and I have never understood the concept of plain as vanilla, because this thing is not plain at all. The flavors that I have, the umami that I have everything in it to make a perfect sweet dish, perfect dessert. Even for savory, a touch of vanilla. Well, restaurant I work where we'll make foie gras terrine or liver terrine, and we have like a streak of vanilla, and I can explain later on what a streak is. For this one, we're gonna use just a little bit of it. So what you do with the vanilla, I'm not gonna use the whole bean because that will be too much, and yes, it's called bean. So we're gonna just cut a little bit of it, go in the middle, and scrape all that goodness that is inside. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna use the whole bean in it. And you guys are gonna see why, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend it and try to get everything in there. We'll get that in there, that in there, and try to get as much as you can in there. Cool. Lime zest is just a touch, not a little bit, and then you want to stop zesting when you hit the white pit. You just want the outside part, so make sure this is nice and clean. Just a little bit of it. And see. And now the eggs. I never crack the eggs inside. What I'm gonna do, I always crack it on the side just in case any shells falls off or anything like that. So 2 eggs. Into the blender. 2 whole eggs, just for that, into the blender. Now, we're just gonna pulse this on low for 10 to 20 seconds. And we're just gonna give it a quick one on high. As you guys see, we have a lot of bubbles, and again, one of the reasons we're gonna let this rest overnight is so this custard that I'm not gonna cook today picks all the flavors that we have added, and the air that we created in there kind of sort of goes away, and we can get a nice and smooth custard. This is just we're gonna let rest in the refrigerator, make sure that it matures correctly, that it takes all the flavor from the vanilla bean, the little bit that we use, that is all that we needed, and then tomorrow we'll bake it. Okay. So we'll finish this tomorrow. Cool. Thank you guys.